Saturday morning. Of course, it could be Saturday afternoon for you. And welcome to this weekly live stream. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I will strongly recommend that you do, only because I like to call trading, this whole trading, day trading, swing trading, whatever it is you do on the stock market, with cryptocurrency, with Forex, it's a journey. And a journey meaning it's all about not getting to the end or to the destination. And I don't really know what that destination is, because when do you ever get to a point where you say, okay, I've made enough money and I don't want to make any more money trading? I don't know if in this lifetime we ever get to that point. Because even if you get to a point where you make too much money, then hey, give it away to charity. There's so many charitable organizations out there that can use your money. So it's a journey. So I want to welcome you to this trading journey experience. And it's not about this one live stream. It's about constantly learning. And that's what my channel is all about. Constantly improving, constantly learning how to trade on the stock market profitably, how to trade cryptocurrency profitably. And to that end, I'll be talking about Heikin Ashi candlesticks. So I want to welcome you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see somebody. I believe that's CJ. How are you, CJ? That's my student. You want to learn about cryptocurrency? You want to learn a little more? Yep, you're in the right spot. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about Heikin Ashi candlesticks. And what on earth are they? And how can they help you to improve your trading, your day-to-day trading? At the end of the day, we trade because we're trying to make profit. In the process of trying to make profit, you will lose, period. There's no ifs or buts about it. You will lose. So becoming good at trading involves learning how to not lose as much. So learning how to manage your risk, manage your losses. And it's to that end that we constantly learn more different methodology, more strategies, different features. And so the Heiken Ashi candle is just one of those. So if you're on this live stream, let's know where you're streaming in from. I am always interested in knowing where you're streaming in from. Let's know how long you have been trading. Let's know what you trade. Hi Ranjit, let's know where you are streaming in from. And I was saying earlier, make sure you do subscribe. And I have pinned in the chat box, I have a link to my Telegram group. Now, it's not so much about being a part of my Telegram group as much as being part of a trading community. I need to take this off. Being part of a trading community, because it's not impossible, but it's very difficult to start off a trading journey on your own without any connections, be it to websites, be it to other like-minded traders. And I remember when I started trading, when my mentor started mentoring me about almost 2 years ago now, it was important, he said, that I be part of, then it was Twitter. So I connected with Twitter and I followed a few seasoned traders. And I would watch how they place their trades. I would try to understand the terminology. So that's another thing. It's like learning a foreign language. You got to understand the various terminology. So that's all part of your trading experience. And also, when you start learning how to trade, you have questions. You just constantly have questions. So I like to say, make Google your friend. When you have a question, as I'm sure you all know, it may be Google for you, maybe some other search engine from whatever part of the world you are. Keep on Googling, keep on asking, what's the meaning of this and what's the meaning of that? And that's one good way to move your trading forwards, to kind of like, you know, accelerate your trading. Okay, Chibuke started trading a month ago. What do you trade? Cryptocurrency. Welcome, Rufus from Nigeria. It's good to see you all. It's I want to say congratulations to all of you crypto lovers out there, because Bitcoin seems to have moved. Let's take a quick look. Bitcoin seems to have moved above 60,000. Has it stayed above 60,000? So let me go to, let's look at this on an hourly. So Bitcoin, the almighty Bitcoin, for those of you who are completely new to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin was the very first cryptocurrency ever created. I forget when, 2004, whatever that was. And since then, we have a grand total and counting of, I don't even know what the grand total is, but it's easily almost 5,000 other crypto coins out there. And so Bitcoin is known as, oh, I've been speaking without my mic this whole time. So Bitcoin is known as the grandfather of, and I need to increase the volume. Good idea. Yes, Ranjit from India. I think I've seen you on this live stream before. Welcome back. And congratulations. Bitcoin has moved above $60,000. For those of you who were invested in Bitcoin, which you all know, I love Bitcoin. I tend to invest in Bitcoin. Even when I'm not technically trading cryptocurrency, I'll make sure I'm constantly invested in Bitcoin and Ethereum. I'm an Ethereum lover as well. So congrats to those of you who have been invested in Ethereum. Ethereum too moved above 2,000. Let's take another look. You can see the movements are pretty similar. So here we have Ethereum on the 1 hourly chart. And look at that, guys. Almost $2,200. Congrats to Ethereum holders. Of course, that's profits for you, depending on how much of Ethereum or Bitcoin you are holding. But I'm going to go straight into it, and I'll take your questions afterwards. And so I'll move back to Heiken Ashi. And what are they? They are candlesticks. So I'll just read straight off my document here. It says that Heiken Ashi technique can be used together with your other candlestick charts to spot market trends. So you use them to spot market trends. And your Heiken Ashi are just candlesticks, guys. So what do the candlesticks do? They help you to spot a market trend quicker. 2, they help you, it's useful for making trends easier to analyze. Sometimes it's difficult to identify the trend of the market. So with your Heiken Ashi, it makes it very clear what is going on with the trend at any moment in time, guys. Very, very important. Now, this third point on Heiken Ashi is really what endears me to it. What causes me to constantly use Heiken Ashi in my day-to-day trading. It says the third point, use Heiken Ashi charts to know when to stay in trades, when you need to stay in your trades while a trend persists. And also they let you know when to get out of your trades, guys. Now, let me see what I'm going to pull up first. Thank you, CJ Boss Move It. Thank you for that. I think they call them super chats. Okay. Heiken Ashi. Now, if we look at this Ethereum, let's look at this Ethereum chart. Now, here we just have regular candlesticks. Now, with the regular candlesticks, pay attention, guys. We see with the green candlesticks, we know that a green candlestick represents an upward movement. A red candlestick represents a downward movement. And then we have the wicks. And the wicks simply show you the extent to which price movement did go within that time frame. So in this case, we have a 1 hour time frame, and within the space of 1 hour here, the price of Ethereum came all the way down to the bottom of this wick, but it ended up closing at the bottom of the body of the candlestick. But when we click on Heiken Ashi, and where we get it from is at the top. So I'm in Trading View right now. At the top of your Trading View, what do you call it? Taskbar. If you click on this here that says candles, and it actually gives you different ways you could represent your data. And this is the one you need, guys. Heiken Ashi. And Heiken Ashi in Japanese means something like average, the same as we have our moving averages. So also the Heiken Ashi kind of, I guess, represents something along those lines, hence the name. So it shows averages. So if I click on Heiken Ashi, we have almost the same looking candlesticks, but they're different. Now, I keep on saying pay attention because I am a teacher, sorry, and I tend to do that a lot just to make sure I constantly have my students' attention. So pay attention. Anytime you have a green Heiken Ashi candlestick, it means the trend is upwards trend. So at this point, stay in the trade if you're in a trade, or enter your trade. At this point, stay in a trade, stay. The minute it changes, get out of the trade. Okay, now that's just like 1/3 of it. Now, a Heiken Ashi candlestick wick, the top wick, means that the trend upwards is very strong. So the stronger the upper wick, the longer this upper wick, then that means the trend is going to continue upwards. Look here, the upper wick is reduced, the body is reduced, means the trend is slowing down. If you're super conservative with your trades, then you want to maybe start thinking of getting out of your trade when you see a wick like this one. Okay, but I think to represent it a little better, I'm going to go over to one of my other trading platforms, which is THINKORSWIM. So on this platform, I do not trade cryptocurrency. I trade stocks and futures. I trade options on this trading platform. And I have to the left, I actually should have labeled these, I'm sorry. To the left, I have my regular candlesticks. And to the right, I have my Heiken Ashi candles. So to the left, I have my regular candlesticks. To the right, I have my Heiken Ashi candles. I'm going to quickly attempt to write that in. Okay, so this side here is not very big. Get it as big as I can. Oh my goodness, that's super big. Okay, so to the left, let's reduce that a little bit. And I don't really want it on the left-hand side, so. Okay, so let's forget that for now. To the right here, we have our Heiken Ashi candles. To the left, we have our regular candles. Okay. So I want you to pay attention to down at the bottom left of this chart. We see 1, 2, 3 red candlesticks. Okay, so we're assuming we're trying to get into this trade at this point. We have our regular candles on the left. We have a Heiken Ashi on the right. And at this time, 11:05, let's look at what's happening on the Heiken Ashi chart. At 11:05, we can see that the red candlesticks have turned into this doji looking candlestick. Okay, so a doji looking candlestick on the Heiken Ashi, just like a regular doji would mean, it means, you know, a reversal is imminent, something is changing. And the fact that the candlestick is green, the Heiken Ashi candle is green, is important as well. So if you're getting ready to enter into this trade, then you want to pay attention to your the color of your candles and as well as their shape. Now look at this here, 1110. Can you see how the body, the Heiken Ashi, the body of the Heiken Ashi has increased? So let me do one of my, okay. You can see here an increase. There. I hope it's clear. You can see here the increase in the body of the Heiken Ashi, the body of the candlestick. And that would be a good indication to get into this trade at this point. Okay, so let's clear that chart again. So right here, the body develops, the green body develops to the left. And sometimes, I know it happens to us all, where you're ready to enter into a trade, you feel you're ready, but you're hesitant. You know, you've got bitten so many times by entering into a trade, and as soon as you enter, the trade reverses against you. It happens to everybody. And then you see this thing going with your money, going down, down, down. And so sometimes you're trying to, you want to enter the trade. You've looked at your higher time frames. They're all looking good on the weekly, on the daily. It's looking good. You know, there's some positive news out. The volume on your particular security is looking, everything is looking good, but you're still hesitant. Your Heiken Ashi can help to just put you over. So at this 1105, we see this green candle, but we know that doesn't mean anything. But when we look at the Heiken Ashi at 1105, no, that's 1110. Let's look at 1110. We see the green candlestick, but then the question is it going to go higher than this? So I'm going to keep on adding some of these lines. Is it going to go higher than this point? This point could be our previous resistance. You're trying to see if it will go higher, but look at the Heiken Ashis. The bodies are big, the wicks are long at the top, and that shows an upward trend. Keep going. So you enter your trade with confidence, only because your Heiken Ashi candlesticks are telling you green body 1, large body 2, top wick 3. Those are the 3 things you're looking at. And then you enter that trade at 11:10. Guys, how many minutes are we in this trade? I don't know. This looks like an hour. That's a lot of money to make if you're in a trade for the space of 1 hour. Now, we get to this point and then okay, let's look at this particular red candlestick. This particular red candlestick here, I mean, if I was in this trade and I come across this red candlestick, and this, guys, I'm on a 5-minute time interval. If I come across this red candlestick, this shows indecision, and it shows indecision because the price went up and the price came down. And so traders, your buyers and sellers are kind of like, equal number. The buyers are pushing the price up, the sellers are pushing the price down. There is a tendency to want to get out of the trade at 1140. Now let's look at our Heiken Ashi at 1140. My Heiken Ashi at 1140 says, no, girl, stay in that trade. Very important. It says, stay in the trade. I'm going to use I'm going to use this one. There it is. It says stay in this trade. And so you stay in the trade and you keep going and you're peeping every 5 minutes. Again, we get to we get to this candlestick, this red candlestick. Again, you're thinking, this is how I would think. Okay, I've got a red. I've got some good profit. Of course, we want to keep our profits. The markets can reverse at any minute, at any time. Any news can go out to cause the sellers to sell and the buyers to flee, and then before your very eyes, what was upward trending so nicely suddenly is just zooming down, like it has a purpose to get to the bottom, price action wise. And so you look at this, which one? This one. And this is at 11.55. So let's move over here at 11.55. My Heiken Ashi tells me to keep staying in this trade. This is how I maximize my profits with the Heiken Ashi, because normally speaking, I could have gotten out of that trade at 11.40, but at 11.55, 15 minutes later, I'm still in the trade because Heiken Ashi is telling me stay in the trade. Stay in the trade. It's a good one. It's kind of awkward handling these things. Okay, so at this point, I'm staying in the trade because my Heiken Ashi is green. So Heiken Ashi informs me and can help you in your trading. Usually when I'm trading, I will have, because I don't consider myself a scalper, but I kind of oscillate between being a scalper and a day trader. So I can be in a trade for as little as 5 minutes. It just depends. But I'm more a day trader. I try not to swing trade, but I will swing trade. So I'm a combination of them all. So my staying in a trade as long as you have the trend is how you maximize your profits. Now, I could now decide after, let's count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 times 5, 60 minutes. After an hour of seeing my P&L increase, I can decide, you know what? After this red Heiken Ashi candle, which shows it's looking closer to a doji, I could decide to get out of the trade. But if I did get out of the trade at this point, it would be a very worthwhile trade because I could have gotten out 30 minutes earlier. And I would have been happy with the profit with my profit, but I could easily have doubled my profit thanks to Heiken Ashi candlesticks. And that is the beauty of Heiken Ashi candlesticks. Okay, and so that's probably all I want to say for now. I am going to create a video on this topic because I find it quite interesting that you can use this feature, which I'm sure should be on most platforms. It's on this platform. This platform I have here is my THINKORSWIM platform by TD Ameritrade. And it's also on, let's see if I can get back. It's also on TradingView. So it's on both platforms. This is the TradingView right there. Heiken Ashi. Okay. So I hope this helps you in your trading this coming week. We're in exciting times. The altcoins are moving and the almighty Bitcoin too has moved over 60K. Let's pray it stays over 60K because the last time it did venture above 60K, we saw it come all the way back down again to like the 40s. So that is it. So this is a good time to take some questions. Wild Shack. You can't see the bottom of the regular chart candles. Please, can you be a little more concise with your questions? If you want me to answer your questions, be a little more concise. One thing I didn't talk about, actually, I didn't talk about the red candlesticks. With the red candlesticks, they show a downward trend. The downward trend will continue. Let's go back. The downward trend will continue as shown by the Heiken Ashi candlesticks. For as long as the wicks are at the bottom of the Heiken Ashi candlestick, then that means that downward trend is going to continue. So with a Heiken Ashi, you need to be concerned if you're in an upward trend. Once the upper wick disappears or it starts producing a lower wick is for downtrending markets, upper wick is for uptrending markets. Bigger body means a strong movement. So here we have the green, this large body turns into a small body and it develops a lower wick. So that's already telling you that that upward movement is coming to an end, at least momentarily, and may be a good point at which to exit your position. Wild Shark, let me know what you mean by saying you can't see the bottom of the regular chart candles. Hi, Ersin, how you doing? Oh, for real? Rufus says, I think the dark background is making the images not to be visible to us. Ooh. Okay. So let's go to the... Oh, really? Now that's the first time I've had that, because I've always used these dark backgrounds. Rufus, you trade US stocks and crypto. Tell us the platform you use to trade your US stocks. Okay, so let me know if you can still see these candlestick patterns, because Rufus can't see what's going on. While Shaq says he can't see the bottom of the regular charts. So this is the first time I've had that question, or that situation. So let's move our candlesticks back to regular candlesticks for now. And it's always good to, if you don't have any questions, I'll just continue, because I think it's overnight, to be honest, that we had this move. I know Ethereum has been moving for the past few days. So if we go to the daily chart on Ethereum, let's see what's been going on. I mean, guys, look at this beautiful move. I've left on this chart my 10 EMA and my 5 EMA because that was a topic for another live stream. That was, I think, 2 weeks ago, where once you see this cross, can you see the blue EMA crossing above the yellow? Then at the same time, look at, that's when Ethereum jumped up from 1688 to 1812. So like it jumped up $200. Beautiful. And from when it jumped up, let's look at Heiken Ashi candlesticks. From when it jumped up, you see those candlesticks indicating that that trend is going to continue. And did the trend continue over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 days? Ethereum has been on the move. And congratulations to those of you, I include myself in that congratulations, because I hold Ethereum. And look at it. It has just broken above. So as of 10th of April, which is today, it has just broken above resistance. So here is resistance of Ethereum. This is resistance of Ethereum. And today it broke above. Not only has it broken above, but look at Heiken Ashi. It's telling us this trend is going to go up. My camera. I'm I'm not sure what to do about that. My camera, I've never had these issues before. Okay, my camera. I don't know what to do. Let me look at my live stream. Could it be something in there? What do you guys say? Video capture. No, that's okay. I don't really know how to handle this technology. While Shaq thinks it has something to do with my camera, and I'm looking. Okay, if you have any more ideas what this issue could be, keep on throwing those ideas at me, because I really don't know what the issue could be. I'm looking at all my connections and they look okay. Usually I will have problems with my audio, but it seems like you can hear me. I do not know. So I might just have to then call it a day. What about Mandela Exchange Token? Oh, Assad. I do not know what the Mandela Exchange Token is. Can you give me the ticker symbol, the symbols? Let me put it in here and see. Mandela. No, nothing comes up. So I need the ticker symbols if you want me. Mandela Exchange Token. Yeah, give me the ticker symbols if you want me to look that up for you right now. And let me know if anything improves on the camera front. I don't know what it could be. I'm in the school of creating YouTube videos. I'm not in the school of figuring out the technicals. Sorry. Can I switch off my camera when I'm showing the charts? Oh, I think I can do that. You see, everything has to be done from YouTube's live stream. So let's switch to this display only. Okay, I've switched off my camera right now. And while Shaq, I've switched off my camera. Okay, so when I was using the two charts, so let's go back to my two charts. And so this is where I do most of my trading, actually, on this platform, THINKORSWIM. And I will always use, I did trade, you can see it's Amazon, this Amazon stock. I did trade Amazon yesterday, and Amazon, guys, made such an awesome move. I don't know if you're into New York stocks, into American stocks, but oh, Amazon did us so well. You can see at the top here, it moved up $72. Now that's a lot. So that was a good trade for me. And I used my HEIKIN ASHI candles to stay in the trade longer than I would have. That's the beauty of HEIKIN ASHI for me. Other traders may like it, may use it to enter into their trades. I use it to stay in my trades longer. Because once you have a nice profit and loss, you want to keep your profit, right? Nobody wants to see your profits just... Okay, nobody wants to see your profits just like whittle away before your very eyes. But what I was explaining, I'll go over it again. What I was explaining is down to the bottom left. I hope you can see the bottom left better now. Let me know. I turned my camera off, but I only turned it off on the live stream app. I don't know how to do it any other way, guys. So if you want me to improve this, I may need to get some advice. We see a green candlestick down the bottom left here. So the question is, do I enter into this trade? Do I not enter into a trade? Of course, guys, I don't know if you've been with me long enough. I never trade without support and resistance levels on my charts. Okay. Your support and resistance levels are important because they let you know also, they inform you as to when a resistance is coming. Resistance means there are sellers waiting at that price level. And sellers, when they start selling at that price level, price will go down. And you don't want price to go down as a long trader. It's a bad assumption, but I am assuming most of us, especially newbies, you want to go into positions long. You don't want to be selling shorts at this point. Not when you're a new trader. So you're going in at a low price and you're waiting till the price goes up so you can make a profit. So that's what I would expect. So your support and resistance levels let you know that a resistance is coming. Take your profit now, or at least take some profit. So where this candlestick is, let's see. So to the left are regular candlesticks, and to the right are Heiken Ashi candlesticks. They're a little different. The Heiken Ashi candlesticks, like this whole section to the right. I'm really taking time, guys, because I don't want anybody to be confused. No, that didn't work. This whole green section here, they have Heiken Ashi candles with the wicks at the top. That's what I'm trying to get across. At the left, we have regular candlesticks. These wicks at the top are the ones that let you know that you can stay in your trade a little longer because the trend is going up. The bottom wicks show that the trend is coming down. And of course, red shows that the trend is going down. But look over here. Look at this bunch of, if we look at these bunch of, I'm trying my best to use my tools here. Okay, if we look at these in the white box, we can see they have bottom wicks. Bottom wick meaning price is going down. Red candle means price is going down. So by the time you see this first one, in fact, by the time you see this little doji here, then you may want to consider coming out of your trades. Just depends on what you're doing. Of course, if you're in a trade over a long period of time, it makes no difference to you because you're going to take the good, the bad, and the ugly. You're going to take the upswings and the low swings. So you're in it, say, for, months. Like I'm in Bitcoin and I'm in it, period. But if you're a day trader or a swing trader or even a scalper, then you want to know when to get out of your trades. Now, when we look at over this side, we see that the candlesticks have upper wicks, upper body. That shows upward trend. Let me just keep it tight over here. This shows an upward trend. And I don't really like this color. Yeah. But so if you're at this point or you're even at this red level point and you're trying to consider, should I go into the trade or even should I increase my position sizing? So that's another thing. You get in with 100 shares, you want to, and it's trending nicely, then you want to increase your position size to 200 shares. Is that a good thing to do? You don't want to do that if the price is going to reverse on you. Okay, but our Heiken Ashi candlesticks show us that it's a good time to get into. I'm trying to come out of it. It's a good time to get in because the arrows, the upper wicks are still very, very long. And that means the trend is going to keep going until we get to this here. And then it's time to get out because, hey guys, you can see the color changed. That's the first thing. The color of that particular candle, Heiken Ashi candle, changed, its color changed, and it developed a lower wick. time to get out. And then we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, like 9, 10, 10 times 5 minutes. That's 50 minutes. Price is just consolidating. It's not going up. It's not going down decisively. And do I go back into this trade? Yes, I would go back into this trade once we break above. Now I'm going to draw. Don't draw your levels on your Heiken Ashi candles because they're not too representative of what's going on. Draw your levels on your regular candlesticks. So the question also, would I go back into this trade? Yes, I'm constantly drawing levels when I'm trading. There, I would have drawn another level here. I could have gotten out of this trade. I could hold. It just depends. How do you know whether you want to keep on holding? You're not only going to use Heiken Ashi. You're going to use other things. I always look at my higher time frames. Yesterday, I was constantly looking at my daily, constantly looking at my hourly. Like, should I stay in Amazon longer? And I'm so glad I did that because I stayed in literally to the end of the day. And you guys, you can see by the end of the day, yeah, that thing had hit its high point. Questions? Did that help, Walshak? Assad says I can see coin market cap. Well, whether I see coin market cap or not, let me see. I mean, there's so many coins out there, Assad. I would say, join a group. Obviously, you heard about this coin from somewhere, which is good, but find out what other traders are saying about it. Bear in mind, Assad, and all of you, if there's a coin that nobody knows about, that nobody is buying, the price is not going anywhere because it's the buyers that move this price. It's one of the main factors for a price going up. The buyers. You buy, the price goes up. You keep on buying, the price goes up some more. So it's gotta be, you gotta make sure it's a coin that is, well publicized. Let me see if I can coin market cap. You gotta make sure it's a coin that's well publicized and that, it's obviously it's fundamentals. If you're into fundamentals, I'm not really a fundamentals trader. I go barely by the technicals. So where do we go? Somewhere up here. Where do you enter your coin? You can tell it's been a while since I've been on CoinMarketCap. There used to be a box here where you could enter the name of your coin. I don't know. So you're going to have to help me out, Assad. But that coin, I don't think that coin is... actually, yeah, you need to give me the ticker symbol so I don't have to do the legwork here. If you can give me the symbols, like the letters, then I can check it up. And TradingView will actually show you what platforms hold that coin. Oh, MDX. I'm sorry, I missed that. MDX. So it tells you the platforms on which you can find this coin. It's not on Binance. I trade mainly on Binance, but let's look at it. Let's look at the USDT. MDX, there it is. Okay. So, it's important to get a bird's eye view of what's going on. So this coin has been around since this year. Okay. So it's a new coin and we've had that parabolic move. That's always good. But after a parabolic move, always, guys, whatever goes up must come down. Okay. That is life. Let's just understand that about stocks. That's why it's sometimes dangerous to get into a stock on a parabolic move because it's coming down. And so if you get in at the right point at the bottom, good for you. If you go and get in somewhere here, it's coming down. So it has come down and this is a daily chart. So if I were to want to get back into this coin, Assad, it's going to have to break above that white level. Why does it have to break above the white level? Because that is the resistance. That is as the highest point at which it closed. And you don't want to run the risk of getting into the stock now at this point and it just going up and coming down and going up, and for years. I mean, Bitcoin did that for years. It dropped all the way down to 3,000 in, I think that was 2019 maybe, and it just stayed at 3,000, 5,000, 4,000. You know, it was just going nowhere, and it was for about 18 months. So you don't want your money to be tied up. So for me personally, I wouldn't want to have anything to do with this until it breaks above. My strongest resistance is the white level. We have a bunch of other resistances, and if you don't know how to draw your support and resistance levels, then you need to watch one of my videos. Go to my channel because I've made enough videos. I think I actually have a playlist on support and resistance. So I'm going to pick out some other resistance levels because that's one. And we have another resistance level right here. Okay. So what I would do if I were you, if you're interested in this coin, I would set alerts at the different levels. Okay. I would set alerts at the green level. I will set another alert at the pink level to let me know when this coin is coming back into play. Now, once that coin gets to, let me see if I can find another level here. No, I don't see any significant level. No, I don't see any other significant levels. So that's one thing I would do. Another thing you could do, guys, Fibonacci. I love my Fibonacci's. Trading Amazon yesterday, I kept on drawing my Fibonacci on the daily chart. Now, this is a daily chart. And what does a Fibonacci do? Fibonacci levels, what it does, I thought I had it up here. No. What Fibonacci does is fib on it. Fib retracements. What the Fibonacci does is it draws in the levels for you. So we go here. My one problem is the fact that, okay, because I use different platforms, I have to remind myself of what the keystrokes are. So my Fibonacci levels. So what this does is it's drawn in some levels for me without me trying to find them. So I would then set an alert at this level, which is the 0.618 level or the 61% level. I would draw another level here, and I'll draw another level at the, did I say level? I would set alerts, I mean, at these levels. So I would know when price movement is going back in the direction that I want it to go. What do you mean by top right? Did I ask a question? Oh, top right on a, yeah, that's what I thought, but I couldn't find it. Oh, look at it, it's right there. Yeah. So you always come to CoinMarketCap. What did you call it again? I think you said MDX. Every time I come to CoinMarketCap, something has changed. And it is ranked 2,000. So out of close to 5,000 coins, I'm not really sure if our crypto coins have moved up to 5,000 yet, but it's ranked like about halfway through. So it's not one of your more popular coins, obviously. I would say do your legwork, read the white paper, but most importantly, because I am a technicals trader, I would wait for price action to come back up and break through these levels. Okay. I think I have said enough, guys. Unless there are any other questions, we can call it a day. And I'll just kind of recap with my Heiken Ashi. Dave Smith says, have I looked at Renko? So, okay. Renko. No, I have not looked at Renko. I have not, but I am looking because I'm curious. Like, what is a Renko? Is it a platform or is it a coin? Oh no, Renko. No, I don't think it's not a coin. So tell me what Renko is. I do not know. Okay. And there I am again. My screen is back on. So I really have to look into what went wrong with the camera. I'll look over the recording of this live stream to see exactly what you were talking about that background, the black background interfering with the visuals. Which of the time frames is efficient if you want to use Heiken Ashi candles to stay in a trade, says Chibuke. Which of the time frames is efficient? You know, again, you got to understand how time frames work. Depending on the kind of trader you are, you will lean on different time frames. I trade on the 1 minute and 5 minute because I'm not quite a scalper. I won't call myself a scalper. Scalpers stay in a trade for seconds, you know, a minute or less, or 2 or 3, and then they're out. But again, scalpers that I know throw a lot of money at the coin. So they can put $50,000 on a coin. So they're not looking for a lot of movement to make a profit. So I'm not a scalper. I'm a day trader. And because I'm a day trader, I will look on the 1 minute and the 5 minute time frames. But I'll say that again. I will enter into a trade on my 1 minute and 5 minute. And when I'm in the trade, I am watching my 1 minute and my 5 minute. But to enter the trade, I would have looked at my weekly, sometimes my monthly. I would have looked at all the high up time frames, because that's what's going to inform me as to the trend. I don't want to enter a trade if it's not trending upwards. So I hope that answered your question. So there's no one perfect time frame. The time frame will depend on what you are trying to accomplish. But if you're a day trader, then you probably want to lean on your 1 minute, your 5 minute, and your 15 minute. I use my 15 minute as like a litmus test. Once price action is above my 15 minute, I'm very confident that trend is going to continue. Once my price action comes below my 15 minute, it's not a good sign. Not a good sign. Of course, if you're going short, then that's awesome for you. There are times, because I do trade options, I will want to go short and buy puts to go short. And then, of course, I want to be in a downtrending market to do that. Any altcoins I would like to suggest? Ranjit, you gotta be on my Telegram group. They are always suggesting coins. And not only that, I would suggest that I'm gonna show you something. I'm going to suggest that you subscribe to the trading signal that I use. I'm going to put it in the chat, and I'm going to leave it at the description box of this video. So, you know what? Let me go back. Let me do that again. I'm going to... Well, I'm going to try and... Nope. So what this is the trading signal that I use. I'm not much of a trading signal person, but I've been falling in love with this particular trading signal. It's an app. Yeah. This trading signal. Now I have another video. And it talks about, I don't take trading signals blindly. And if I can find it, it's under my lives because I did a live on it. How to profit from trading signals, guys. This one. How to profit from trading signals. Don't let anybody tell you to go into a trade or not, because it's your money. You don't want to lose money. You want to be sure. The only way you can be sure is by testing it yourself. And in this particular video, go to my channel, search for it. In this particular video, how to profit from trading signals, because you don't want to lose using trading signals, is you have to double check. That's all. Look at it. They've made a call, and that's fine. Now you want to look at it on the charts. You want to look at your daily. You want to look at your hourly, your weekly. You want to draw your support and resistance. I go over it all in this particular video. And I actually profited from a call they made. They made a call on, now this is my Telegram chat group. No, I don't want to be. No, I can't find it. It's hard to find things when I'm live. It's hard to kind of move around and find things. But if you click on that link, it will take you to, they're called mycryptoparadise.com. mycryptoparadise.com. Just use my link, and that way I get some benefits. Yeah. And they made a call for, it was a BNB USD, and they gave the entry point, and they gave 4 take profit points. I got in on it at, I think it was take profit 2. The price had already moved up to take profit 2, and I got in, and guys, I made some money. I made some money because BNB, which is the Binance coin, it moved. Guys, if you look at the price of Binance, let's look at it. I mean, you know what? The charts never lie. You know that. You know, people can be wrong and all that kind of stuff, but the charts, they're your friends. Make the chart your friend. Let's look at BNB. Oh my goodness, look at this. So this signal company called BNB. And you can see from the green that it's done well. So this is the daily. Let's look at it on the hourly. Guys, look at that. Now, I entered this trade somewhere around let me draw my levels. I love my levels. I entered this trade somewhere about 420s, something like that. That's where I entered the trade, but you can see you made a profit. So this came from this signal company. But they themselves will say they have an 80-20 win-loss rate, so which is like a 4-to-1. They win 4, they lose 1. You don't want to be putting all your money on that one where they were not right. And so watch that video, how to profit from trade signals, whatever I called it. Watch that video and learn how to be sure about a trade call. Confirm it, double confirm it, triple confirm it. Don't be in a hurry to enter it. Usually this mycryptoparadise.com, they will give about 4 take profit levels. So they're telling you, we know this thing is going to move to these 4 target prices. And they tell you the period of time as well, 5 days over 10 days. So I'm slowly coming to like trade signals. I wasn't really a trade signal trader. I get my trades and I like to analyze them. I am on Twitter. I have people I follow on Twitter. I have different newsletters I'm part of. If you guys have Robinhood, you get news from Robinhood and all your platforms. I mean, this is how I get hold of, once I hear something's going down, or I hear like Amazon, for instance, they had some voting trying to decide whether to create a union or not, and that was critical. But whatever happened during my trade, the vote came for them not to create a union, and that stock, guys, look at it. The stock just kept on running up. Look at it. This was yesterday. It kept on running up. And that was a decent profit. And so if you have no more questions, I'm actually at 11 o'clock. Let me see. Any more questions? Rufus, the Heiken Ashi, is it a feature on a trading platform like RSI, moving average, etc.? Yes, all I would say is the two platforms that I use have it. On this platform, can you see this? I hope you can see. Let me turn this off again. Maybe that'll help you see better. This candlestick here, this candlestick button, if you click on it, here it shows you different types of candlesticks that you can have. Here it is. You can have bar candlesticks, which will look like this. And you can have, where is it? I don't know why I've lost. Oh, here it is. Oh, because I was looking for candles. Okay. And so here we have Heiken Ashi. So that's on this platform. Now, and if we go to TradingView, which is a different platform, it seems to, if you look here at the top, on the top toolbar, we have the candlestick choices again. So go to wherever on your platform will allow you change your candlestick choices. And if we click on TradingView, it lets you represent your chart in different ways. Oh, Renko, is that what you were talking about, Dave Smith? You didn't make it clear. I'm seeing this for the first time. I do not know what Renko is. Oh, that's interesting. I can look into it. This is the first time I'm hearing about it. Is this something you use, Dave? Let us know. You see, this is why I say with trading, you're always learning something. Don't ever stop learning, guys. Let me put it back on Heiken Ashi. So this is the beauty of Heiken Ashi I wanted to share with you. I hope it helps your trading even as early as now. Cryptocurrency markets, I mean, it's a good thing, and I think it's also a bad thing that the cryptocurrency market doesn't close. Does it close on Sundays? I don't even know. But practice, you know, put some money on a stock. Paper trade, I always recommend paper trading as well. If you're not ready to lose your money, practice your strategies on a paper trading account. Do that. TradingView does have a paper trading account. It's at the bottom here, down there. And one day I'll probably make a video on it. Yes. Hi, Jeffrey. It's good to see you on this platform. So Dave Smith says the Renko candlesticks have less noise. Okay, less noise is good, but does it inform your trading? Sometimes maybe the noise is good, because with the Heiken Ashi, it has the wicks, but those wicks are meaningful as well. So I will look into it. Dave Smith, 1 hour free on TradingView. What does that mean? I'm going to have to go over these messages once we're outside of this live stream session. I hope it's been useful. If you have no more questions, I'll be moving on. It's a weekend. I know everybody's busy. I appreciate the time that you guys have spent with me. I hope you have learned something. And I will be here same time, same place next week. Hopefully, I'll be able to answer some more